Good morning, children. So today we are going to learn about plant structure and function. In our last video, we learned about the roots, types of roots also. Now today we are going to revise the topic stem. You know the stem. The stem grows above the soil from the plumule of sprouting seed. As the sprout grows, the length of stem gradually increases. There are nodes on the stem and the nodes and internodes. So see the nodes, structure of stem, roots are there. So there is nodes. This portion is node. Okay, this portion is node, and between these two nodes, this is node, that is internode. Internode. Okay, from that nodal region, from this nodal region, the leaves arise. Leaves come out from that nodal region on both the sides. Okay, this is the basic structure of stem. Here node, and in between two nodes that is the internode. Okay, so the part of the stem between two nodes is called internode. The tip of the apical end of the stem, that is called the bud. That is bud. So apical, that's a growing tip. Here is the growing tip. Growing tip is there, that is called bud. It grows further. That is bud. Then the branch of any plant and identifies different parts, so that grows, leaves, another stem come out, so that is a stem. The stem is the main part or axis of the plant. In herbs and shrubs, stems are usually soft and green, okay, because they are very small plants. In trees, the stem is woody, hard and thick, so that is known as trunk. Then the trunk is usually covered and protected by the bark. उसके ऊपर bark होती है, छिलका होता है. All the other parts of shoot system, that are leaves, branches, flowers, fruits, arise from the stem. Okay, bark means outer covering of the trunk of a tree. The stem has nodes and internodes, and that is the function of stem. What is the function of stem? Stem gives various function. The stem helps the plant to stay upright. It bears branches, leaves, flowers and fruits also. It transports water and minerals absorbed by the root to the different parts of the plant. It also transports the food prepared by the leaves to other parts of the plant. The stem spreads out leaves in all directions so that they receive the maximum amount of sunlight. Okay, this is a function of stem. Now let's see the function of modification in stem. You know that some stems are like in a cactus plant, the stem performs the process of photosynthesis, because in cactus plant that grows in the desert area, so that is lack of leaves. The green stem of some plant performs photosynthesis. The stem of cactus plant is green and fleshy. It carries out the process of photosynthesis as the leaves are reduced to spine in cactus plant. Okay, there are some plants in which the stem grows underground and stores food also. In potato plant, you know, potato is an underground stem that store the food, and these stems are edible stem. Then turmeric, ginger are some modified underground stems. Some plants such as grapevine have weak stem. In these plants, the stem bears thread-like structure that is called tendrils. So that tendrils coil around the structure and provide support to the climbing plants. Some stems are modified into thorns. Okay, in rose plant, this modification protect the plant from being eaten away by the animals. So this is the modification of stem. Then another portion of plant is leaf. Leaf, you know, the leaves grow from the node on the stem. Leaves are generally thin, flat, and green in color. The broad spread out part of leaf is called the leaf blade. See the structure of leaf. Just a minute. The structure of leaf, you know. The leaves are that come out from the nodal region here. The leaf, the green flat portion of the leaf is called a leaf blade. Okay, this is a leaf blade. See the structure, that flat portion of the leaf that is called the leaf blade. Then the leaf blade is attached to the stem, attached to the lamina. The leaf blade is attached to the stem by a narrow and short stalk that is called petiole. It is a stalk here that is attached, that is petiole. This portion that is petiole, it attached to the stem with the help of that stalk. Then the petiole continues to the midrib of the leaf. It's a midrib. So this petiole continues the main rib. At last end, it is the midrib. Mid means middle. Midrib. Okay, that is midrib. Then the midrib branches out to form the network of the veins. So this midrib, these are the subveins. So that is this all network like structure forms, that is called veins. These are veins. So this is the structure of leaf. You please copy down this. Then there are two different types of venation in leaves. The tip of the leaf, that is called leaf apex here. This is the tip, that is leaf apex. Leaf apex. It may be tapering, pointed, or rounded. In some plants, they are tapering. Some plants, they are pointed. And some plants, they are round in shape. Okay. Leaves of some plants have the stalk. Leaves of some plants do not have the petiole. Okay. In some plants, directly leaves come out here. from the stem. In some plant there are petiole, in some plant there is absent of petiole. Then leaves of some plants do not have petiole. The portions of leaf attached to the stem is called leaf base. Here it is leaf base. Then leaves of some plants have a single undivided leaf blade and a single midrib. Such leaf is called a simple leaf. And the leaf blade of leaves in some plants is divided into many small parts called leaflets. Such leaves are called compound leaves. Okay, कभी सिंगल लीफ होता है, कभी मेनी लीव्स होते हैं. यहाँ पे देखो, if you observe the neem leaves, नीम ऐसे होते हैं. It is a single leaf. It is a compound leaf. So many leaves are there. Simple leaf and compound leaf are two main types of leaves. There are simple leaves also. Then compound leaves are also occur. So there are two different types of leaves, means simple leaves and compound leaves. So in different plants, the arrangement of leaves on the stem is different. It may be alternate, opposite, whorl, spiral. According to shape, leaves are rounded, palmate, lanceolate or linear. See the types of arrangement, different types of leaves. See here. Okay, here also you can see the leaves, parts of leaf different. Then this is the tip of leaf. These are alternate leaves. See, this is alternate leaf. Then it is decussate. Then it is opposite. The leaves are opposite. And here whorl leaves. Let's see. According to arrangement of the leaves on the stem. Okay. So then there are two types of venation present on the leaves. If you observe, the people leaf is divided into two equal parts by a single mid-vein which lies along the midline. So see, according to venation, the leaves are of two types. If you observe the banana leaf कैसे होता है? So it is a banana leaf. So it's, if you observe, it's a venation. You see like that. The veins are arranged on the banana leaf in this way. They are parallel to each other. This side also. Usually in many grasses also. Okay, but in hibiscus leaves, you see, or in people leaf, so people leaf. So you see what you see, the venation or network structure form. It's the midway. A network-like structure is formed in venation. So this is parallel venation. This is reticulate venation. See the difference? The veins are parallel here in banana, in grasses, but in other plants, these in the people plant discuss. So that veins are the network-like structure are formed here, and these are reticulate venation. Okay. So parallel venation and reticulate venation, these are the two types of venation found in the leaves. Okay, children. Then move to the third part of a plant is a flower. Flower is a reproductive part of the plant. So that consists of calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. So let's see the structure of flower. Short. Flower. So flower is a reproductive plant of the plant. It may have a long or a short stalk that is called pedicel. So stalk is there, that is pedicel. The stalk is short or a long, that is pedicel. Then the other end of the pedicel is expanded and swollen, that is called receptacle. That is called receptacle. Then the petals and other parts of the flower are supported by the receptacle, that is a calyx. Here the part which has the swollen. So that is a green color usually. Sepals are there which protect the flower in bud condition. जो green color का portion होता है, that is usually they are 4 and 5 in number. So that is called petal. Sepal, that is. This is sepal. It's a green color portion. Then the calyx and corolla. Calyx means in the bud condition, the petals are covered by the leaf, that is called the sepal. So leaf-like parts called the sepal, which are green in color, they form the calyx. Then corolla means the colorful petals. Colorful petals. Okay, this is corolla. Or we call petals. This is made up of colorful parts called the petals. So when these are different shape in different flowers. Okay. So they have smell also, color also of various flowers are different, like the rose, chrysanthemum, hibiscus, mogra, kaner. These are different in color and different fragrance also. Then androecium, it is the male reproductive part of the flower. It consists of stamens. Each stamen is made up of anther and filament. Here, it's a male reproductive part, that is stamen. Usually 4 or 5 in number. Okay, that is anther and its filament. And the complete structure, that is called a stamen. Then gynoecium, it is a female reproductive part of the flower that helps. This is made up of carpel. Carpel consists of stigma, style, and ovary. So it is both situated in the center. The complete structure is called carpel. Here is ovary. Ovary. Then here style. Stalk. And uppermost it is stigma. The whole portion that is called gynoecium. After maturity, anther burst and pollen grains which are released fall on the stigma, and the formation of and the germination and formation of fruit takes place. Okay, so this is about the all the structures of plant, that stem, leaves, then flowers and fruits. Fruits are fleshy, delicious, sweet in taste, and inside a fruit, seeds are formed and we get a new plant from that seed. Okay, so this is about plant structure and functions. Okay, children, so bye everyone. Next period video we will continue with another topic.